I'm here with Yemi Blaq. So Yemi, hello.
Yourself, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's absolutely marvellous to be here.
Feeling alright after your flights and your rest?
Yeah, I rested a bit yesterday. I'm not quite there yet, but I mean, I'm good.
Good,
Trust me, yeah. I'm not bleary-eyed yet, so.
That's alright. So I just wanted you just to tell us a bit more about yourself. Just introduce yourself to Nupe Magazine and the readers.
Okay, well, my name is Yemi Blaq. I'm Nigerian. 6'3". I don't like to tell my weight. I'm trying to work on it. 100 kg. But, hey, I'm a big guy, so hey. So I'm born into a family of 7, counting my parents.
Yep.
It's an artistic family, really. It is really artistic. Everyone has a bit of this and that in them, but I'm the only one who decided to take it full time. One of my brothers wanted to rap a long time ago. I think it was in '83 or something, but it was before his time in Nigeria. So my parents didn't quite understand it when he said, "I want to do music." So okay, great. So they bought him a keyboard and they made him go around with his King Sunny Ade. Oh, so it wasn't the same genre at all. No. So, but basically, I'm the one who decided to take it professional, and I studied theatre arts because I always wanted to be an actor. I didn't stumble into it.
So it's from a
tender age, yeah.
Cool.
I always acted, always was in the groove, you know. And one thing I realized later on when I got into school, they told me that acting started from storytelling, and way back when people always used to tell me their stories, so I could tell it to the rest of the people. Understand? So when we're a group of friends, like 5, 6, and so when something happens to someone, he comes to tell me. I say, please tell them. You know, because he knows there's going to be a bit more spice in it, you know what I mean? So definitely that's how I started. So I went professional in 2005, a couple of big parts, you know, and got the big break with Lost to Lust. I shot alongside another Nigerian actress, Mercy Johnson. Yep. You know, so that's it. People started noticing after that one. I got another part. Initially, it wasn't. Well, I shot the first three movies, and they wanted me to play the same part. You know, I was the guy who just came in from England, and then the other one, the guy who just came in from England. And I got another script. It was virtually the same story. Just the names changed. I told them, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I don't want to be the guy who just came up from England. I want to do something else, you know. So because I believe that the worth of an actor is his versatility. You need to show this and that. So basically, that's it. And so I'm married to a writer, a brilliant writer, and I have a son. It was a really good boy. Nice. You know, funny thing, my son, when he was 8 months, right, he looked me in the eye someday, went shopping, he looked me in the eye, and he went, and he was like, okay, you need to stop. Like, this is freaking me out, you need to stop. I'm telling you.
I'm seeing things, what's going on.
I'm telling you, so, well, that's it, that's the long and short of it.
Cool. Also, what made you actually, because obviously you were saying you wanted to act from since you were younger, what made you say, I want to be professional and make this into a career, and this is what I want to do?
Well, a couple of things. First, the passion will just never die. You know, the passion just never died. And then, second of all, I realised that Nigeria became of age. Because at the time that I was growing up, it wasn't quite something that you wanted to do, because only the cast-offs, you know, people thought of actors as the vomit of society.
Like if you've got nothing to do.
Yeah. So and you know, but generally, the view started changing. Excuse me. Things started changing, and then it became something that people wanted the children to do. So in 2005, there was already a strong Nollywood. Yeah. You know, there was the industry had grown, international recognition, things had started panning out well. People were doing it and they were making good money from it. People, you know, so it was the icing on my conviction. You know, I said, oh no, this is it. I have to do it.
This is what I want.
This is what I want to do. So
let's do it. Let's do it.
That's it. So it was a cliff dive, headlong. I didn't even test the waters. Just that's it.
Straight in. Yeah, it was just confirmation of what you really wanted to do. Yeah. And it was the right time as well.
So everything just worked together.
Cool. Here promoting your new film, Sinking Sands. Yeah. Can you tell us more about it? What's the story behind it, and what made you want to do this project?
Oh, great. First, it's a psycho thriller of some sort. It's really very deep, and that's one thing that attracted me to it. You know, before anything else. Yeah. Most of the time, when you work, excuse me, in the arts, some things are thrown at you that bring a lot of money. You know, but the artistic integrity is not there at all.
No.
So I got the script and I read it and I realized, oh, this is one of them good ones.
Yeah.
You know, so it's about how human beings deal with hurt. Someone gets in an argument, understand? Oh, not really one. Someone is playing with his wife and hot oil gets splashed all over his face.
Wow.
And then half his face is burnt, and he bears a scar. So I think that's a metaphor for hurt of some sort, because when you're inside, it's like a hurt, you know. So
you're
it's like a
scarred.
scar,
You're
scarred.
scarred,
Yeah,
but
that's
you
it.
can't
Yeah.
see it. But
So he wore that, and his reaction to it, his reaction, the effect on his family, the effect on his life. That's what the whole thing is about, you know. So when I saw it, I liked it because I think that art is supposed to be multi-layered. It's not about just seeing a movie and then there's some unilateral story. It's just one thing and nothing else. I think there has to be different. It's like an onion, you know. You peel and there's another thing and there's another thing, and well, like an onion too, you must bring tears to your eyes, you know. Whether you're laughing or
I always feel like there should always be a journey from like a start to finish, and different things should affect that journey, and because that's how life is. But and obviously it's life imitating art, imitating life, life imitating art.
That's it. So at the end of the day, it's an emotional investment. You need to be there for any movie that you see that people go in the theaters and they don't shed tears or they don't laugh. Then it's a failure because there's no connect. You know. So that's one thing that I also want to advocate now for African movies, Nigerian movies especially. Yeah. For that connect to be established totally. Because when something happens, if it's a technical fault, if it's the boom dropping in frame or something like that, there's a disconnect, you know. So
it just kind of takes away.
No, it kind of takes away from it. You know, there's a break from the escape from reality, from the fantasy where you are. There's a break from the break.
It's like we are filming.
It's jarring. It's really jarring. So that's one thing that I want to advocate now. So all those things, they're not so hard to do. You know, it's just getting the right people together, getting the right budget together as well. So, but we're working on it at the moment.
Cool.
And so it's a really nice movie, and you know, so it's premiering soon, 13th and 16th in Ghana, and it's going to come to the UK really soon. First quarter next year, and trust me, something that's going to be really, really massive because already it started as one of the biggest films to come out of Africa. You know, and I'm sure that very soon when he comes here, people are going to agree to that too, because it's just out of this world. You know, when I saw the equipment, I saw the scope of it. You know, it's just involving. It's not a movie. It's a movie project because everyone contributed to it emotionally and otherwise.
And made it what it is. Yeah. It'll be good as well because then the African community can just they'll hear about it from word of mouth, obviously, and then they'll feel like they're going to see something that's a product of them or things that they know about, or you know.
And the theatre going, cinema watching experience is exploding all over Africa. I mean, that's how we started initially. You know, we used to go to town squares. You know, there used to be town squares, all this like a grove of some sort where there's a big tree and people can hang out under it and tell tales about moonlight and stuff. So it's always been. We're very communal. We like to do things together in Africa. So
bringing people in.
So now that the movie's coming out, people are really supporting it, because even if you go on when you go on the internet, you see a lot of support for it. So I can't wait for the premiere because I just want to see how it turned out, because it's there's a theme to it. It's dark. So even the colours that were used for the costumes were dark. The walls were darkened. Understand? So there's a dark air to it. It's almost oppressive, and that's the visual interpretation of the metaphor of a scar. Yeah,
definitely.
That's it. So, but trust me, it's gonna be. And I know it's one movie when you're done, you're gonna be like, If you achieve that as a filmmaker, that's it. You got a reaction. That's it.
Yeah, definitely.